install this checklist as a mandatory thing in your agency before you post. Make sure to have this checklist because you don't want to post reels without running them through this checklist and being honest and strict with it. This is what gets your content up. And this is why I'm only mentioning it in this group, because in the main group, there's so many NGMIs, so many niggas who will never get this stuff running. They will not implement this, but I have trust in you guys that you will implement this, because this is what's needed to essentially scale reels up in 2026. Now, next thing I'm going to talk about is volume plus variation, aka how can I get more output without worrying my creator too much. I did a YouTube video about that like a week ago, so feel free to watch that because I'm going to cover that fairly quickly because I do have that video online. Obviously, repurposing doesn't work anymore. I can tell you, especially if you're not trying to just get 2,000-3,000 views, but you want to get to like 50K, 100K audience, posting the same content, the same files, always gets you chain banned, always. Maybe not in a week, maybe not in a month, but in 2 months it's going to happen. And then you're fucked because you lose all your accounts. And this is when you go from to 2 figures. Now, also what happens, and this is what most people still don't realize, you have 5 accounts and you post the same video 5 times. You all know this. There's a viewer that sees the first video, and if he engages with it, Instagram will show him the same video again from a different account and then from a different account. So the guy is only going to watch the video once and all the other 4 videos get less views. This is the reason why people complain about, hey, I feel like the more accounts I have, the less views I make. It has most of the time nothing to do with Instagram just penalizing you. It's just that your viewers see the same video like fucking 50 times and they're only going to watch it once. So the more accounts and the more of the same videos you post, the less views you're going to get overall. This is the answer to that nobody says on Telegram, right? If I upload the same video on YouTube, are you going to watch it again? No. And the second video is going to go to shit. So how do we actually fix that? There's 3 separate solutions, obviously have different variations per idea. So I want to do a video about I went on a date and this happened, right? So I'll have a different text on the video. The creator records it, let's say 4 different times, right? And the first time she has hook number 1, second time she has hook number 2, third time she has hook number 3. So we have the same content idea, but we just have all different variations, right? Minimal effort for the creator. She can just record the same video with a slightly different script again, but now we can actually repurpose it, right? Second of all, you can have completely individual profiles. So you have, for example, your 4 accounts and every account gets their own video idea. You never post the same idea between profiles. This is more advanced. It definitely brings you more money. We do this with 30% of our creators, I'd say, and it definitely pays off. But it's obviously a much higher workload for the creators. So only do this with your top dogs, if that makes sense. And obviously, last but not least, essentially don't work over multiple videos, work over better videos. Like I already said, better to have fewer output, but to have better videos that are actual winners. There's also the AI solution. There's also the reposting over the remix talked about on YouTube, which you're going to find. So check out that video to kind of see how we have more output with AI and how we have more output using the remix feature on Instagram, which allows you to essentially just repost your video without punishment. Now, benefits of doing at least one of these solutions is your viewers get more value. They are much more likely to engage with the video. They're much more likely to convert. The algorithm doesn't fuck you. You're not risking chain bans because they're the absolute chain in the coffin of what is your agency, right? If you lose all of your accounts every month, you're never going to build equity. You're never going to build equity because the worst thing that can happen on Instagram is if you have to start over again because all your revenue plummets. You have to still pay your charges. This is what we're not trying to do. Also, if you have an account that sticks around for like a couple of months at least, you will actually see patterns, right? You will actually see what works, what doesn't. So you can also work with the data.